In between 7th and 8th grade, the summer of 2003, my son spent a lot of time on the computer, mostly AOL Instant Messaging. We learned too late that the main reason he was on the computer so much was because he was trying to deal with the gay taunting that continued on all summer long and online. We found a lot of vulgar messages saved on his computer. We also learned too late that one of Ryan's strategies in dealing with this situation was to approach one of the pretty popular girls online with the hopes of establishing a relationship with her. When 8th grade started up again, he went up to her now in person, and she said to him, "Ryan, you're just a loser. I don't want anything to do with you. I was just joking." She and her friends then started to laugh as he stood there. I can't imagine the pain and the humiliation he must have felt as he stood there and those girls laughed at him. Only 6 weeks into the 8th grade school year, while the rest of my family was asleep, my son climbed the stairs for the last time, went into the bathroom, and locked the door.
A big reason cyberbullying is so prevalent online is that kids think that online they're anonymous. They think that they don't have to be responsible for their actions, and therefore their actions tend to be more severe, more violent than they would be in your life or in person. And so I think it's very, very important to have seminars like these, have different ways of educating the public, and especially educating women about cyberbullying. Teach them to recognize what it is, understand what it is, and then take a stand up within even just their circle of friends, and stop the cycle of cyberbullying.
One of the most explicit and one of the most difficult categories to deal with are the categories of games. This is a game that has appeared for a number of years on racist sites called Border Patrol. And what happens in the game is that as the immigrants cross the river, as you can see, the idea is to shoot them. The more you shoot, the higher your score. Here's a site that's been around for a number of years with a very innocent URL. You can't see it from here, but the URL is mlking.org. And it appears, if you just take a quick look at it, that it's Dr. Martin Luther King and a respectable site. Yet this site, which has existed in a couple of forms over the past few years, was actually created and put online by neo-Nazi groups.
Speak out against hate by posting videos, counter points of view, and comments that oppose the offensive messages. We urge folks to think carefully about an issue before responding and reacting to hate with perspective and a careful, calm voice. We urge users to post welcoming comments on sites that share positive messages, to speak out not only against hate, but in favor of positive messaging. We urge everyone to talk to friends, teachers, children, family, whomever, about what they've seen and what they're feeling about this.
The courts have said that there is an obligation under human rights law on schools to provide a school environment that is not deliberately dangerous. And when we say school environment, I'm talking about both the virtual and physical school environment that is not deliberately dangerous, that is not poisoned.
It's time to move beyond the days of intolerance by silence to a day where we proactively, all of us working together, find solutions to protect all of our users online, our children, our adults as well, in every part of our globe. My words today, I'm reminded of the great poet Maya Angelou's words that I'm going to paraphrase for you. People may not always remember what you said. They may not always remember what you did, but they will always remember how you made them feel. So let's do our part to create a cyber humanity where people feel tolerance towards all and intolerance and hate towards none. Thank you.